In the fall of 2023, I moved into a small rental house on the outskirts of a quiet town in upstate New York. The place was old, built in the 1920s, with creaky hardwood floors and a damp basement that smelled of mildew. The landlord, a gruff older man named Mr. Hargrove, warned me the house had character, but was a steal for the price. I was 26, fresh out of a bad breakup and starting a remote job, so I didn't care much about charm. I just needed somewhere cheap and functional. The first few weeks were uneventful. I'd work from the cramped dining room, my laptop surrounded by coffee mugs and takeout containers. But around mid-October, I started noticing small things. My keys would be on the kitchen counter instead of the hook by the door. A glass of water I left on the table would be moved to the sink, empty. I chalked it up to being scatterbrained, adjusting to the new place. Then the sound started. At night, when the house settled, I'd hear faint footsteps above me. The house had an attic, accessible only by a pull-down ladder in the hallway. I checked it once when I moved in. Empty, except for some dusty boxes and insulation. But the footsteps were distinct, like bare feet padding across wood, always around 2 a.m. I told myself it was squirrels or the house's old bones shifting. Still, I started locking my bedroom door at night. By November, things got weirder. I'd wake up to find my bedroom door slightly ajar, even though I was sure I'd locked it. One morning, I found a single muddy footprint on the hallway floor, too small to be mine, like a child's. I called Mr. Hargrove, asking if anyone else had access to the house. He laughed it off, saying, "Nobody's been in that place but you." It's probably just the wind or your imagination. I installed a cheap security camera in the hallway, one of those motion-activated ones you can check from your phone. For a few nights, nothing happened. Then, on November 12th, at 2:17 a.m., the camera pinged my phone. I opened the app, heart pounding, and watched the grainy footage. The hallway was dark, but the ladder to the attic was down. It hadn't been when I went to bed. The camera caught a shadow. Brief, humanoid, moving toward the ladder. Then it cut out. I didn't sleep that night. At dawn, I grabbed a flashlight and climbed into the attic. The air was thick, the floorboards cold under my socks. The boxes were still there, untouched, but in the corner, half hidden by insulation, was a small pile of objects. A chipped teacup, a rusted spoon, one of my missing socks, and a child's drawing of a stick figure with no face. My stomach dropped. I hadn't put those there.